Well, guys, we made it. It was a long, grueling process, but we finally finished. So, MotorCity Comic Con was last weekend, and it was a complete success, to be completely honest. I mean, it was amazing, to say the least. A lot of compliments from other builders, the general public, you know, kids, adults, men and women. It was amazing, and it felt good. And, you know, after a lot of hard work, you know, I forgot. It's been a few years since I've made a Mandalorian costume, to be completely honest. So I kind of underestimated it a little bit, you know, because I do this a lot. I make a lot of props and, you know, blaster rifles, things like that for either my Etsy or for on sale for online and for movies and stuff. But it's been a while, you know, and so the biggest thing I need to do is just thank the other builders, you know, the other shops. Yeah, I made a couple videos about Whimsy Cosplay. I can't say enough good things about them. I have several friends, actually, that have, since I got my flight suit and vest, have reached out to them and ordered stuff from them as well. And they've been completely satisfied with theirs as well. So check out their Etsy. Another company, though, that I haven't really talked about too much on my YouTube channel because I was waiting until I got everything done, and you know, I've been too busy to make videos, to be completely honest. So I apologize for that too, guys. Is Maker Bake 3D. This guy is amazing. Like, he designs all of his own files, STL files and stuff for printing, with a core focus on more Star Wars oriented builds and things like that. And he's the one that designed my armor. You know, he designed the files that I used. And it's really cool because, like, I couldn't figure out which armor I wanted to go with, you know, like post-imperial or modern. Most of you guys have no idea what that means. But like the Mandalorian Mercs is a costuming organization that I've been actually trying to get into. And I'm going to be submitting my armor soon, actually, to try to see if I can get membership. But you know, I finally settled on a mixture because I really love the Mandalorian TV series, obviously. I'm a Star Wars fan, Mandalorian fan. But everybody loved Bo-Katan's armor from that and Din Djarin's, and I didn't want to, like, obviously Bo-Katan is a woman. I didn't want to gender bend necessarily for Comic-Con. Not that I'm against that at all, to be honest. But the point is that Maker Bake 3D actually made a male version of it that's mixed between Bo-Katan and Din Djarin, and they call it the Bro Din armor. And so I went with that, to be completely honest, and it looks really cool. I got a lot of compliments on it, to be completely honest. You know, at the end of this video, you know, I'm going to post a bunch of pictures for the Comic-Con and like the armor and things like that. I decided to go with black, silver, and red. You know, I thought it would look cool. Probably going to make another set of armor soon because now I'm kind of addicted. So I also want to thank Hunter Den Props. He kind of saved me, to be completely honest. You can find him on Instagram. He actually printed my helmet for me. So this is the only piece of armor that I did not print and make myself. And there's a reason for it. I was running out of time. So as a cosplayer and a cosplay artist, you have to understand that you can't take too much on, and I took way too much on. And what I mean by that is I started this build about less than a month before Comic-Con, and that's like crazy to 3D print from head to toe a costume. So, and sand it, and fill it, and primer it, and paint it, and all of the work that goes into it. So I have some videos that I'm going to be making soon about some of the tools that I used, because during the process I'm like, man, this sander's just not working right, so I need to figure out a better way to do this. And then I did, right? So I'm going to make some videos on that stuff as well. But just focusing on the helmet for a minute, I kind of bit off way more than I could chew with this helmet. This is a crossover between Halo and a Mandalorian Star Wars helmet. I'm going to make a separate video about this helmet in general and all the work that went into it. And it was a lot, to be honest. But, you know, I just wanted to thank Hunter Den Props as well on Instagram for printing this bad boy. And, you know, I got a hold of him, and he was super nice, and I told him my situation, and his turnaround time was super fast, because I told him I have like a week before Comic Con, so I needed it as soon as possible. So he like put it right into printing and mailed it to me. You know, all I had to do was, you know, obviously sand it down, do all the priming and prep work, and then install the lens, which was not an easy task for this particular helmet. And when I make the video for the helmet, I'll explain to you why, because it's not set up the same way as a normal T-visor helmet. But to be completely honest, guys, it was a complete success. I met a lot of guys with the 501st, you know, and I'm probably going to be doing a 501st build, you know, because I've been wanting to join the 501st for a very long time. So I'm going to try to do a build for that too. Probably not something super advanced. The other thing is that, you know, before you guys check out these pictures, excuse me, before you guys check out these pictures, I was not able to finish the jetpack. You know, I had to cut it loose right at the end, you know. But to be completely honest, the armor looked amazing without it, and it was really hard to wear that stuff all day, you know. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't finish it. But don't forget to smash the subscribe button, guys, share, like, and all of that. Thank you for your support through this particular build, and I'm going to be making a lot more videos consistently. So if you guys would like to see a video be made or whatever, you guys got ideas, different cosplays, let me know, you know, in the comment section and things like that. Thanks for all your support, and thanks for being a fan.